Stephanie. Yeah. Have you done Spanish? Shut up.
Teacher Stephanie, you were an idiot and you your time. But let's see it.
I told.
Are you in Korea right now watching K-drama?
Where are you right now?
Where
Now you have to look at yourself so you can see how much you changed. Alright, say something to future Stephanie.
I hate you. I probably cringe.
Are we still friends? Bye.
Bye.
So, on to ninth grade. Ninth grade, I actually saw Red Velvet. They saw our video that me and Leslie recorded. So I went to go see Red Velvet with Ceci, Leslie, and myself, obviously. And we went to see Red Velvet, and we recorded a video for them to see, for like a fan meet. And they saw it, and I was, oh my god, so excited. So freaking excited. My milestones, I started therapy, and I realized that math, I'm not really good at everything, you know? Like when you're younger, you think that you are unstoppable. But no, this is when I realized that people have flaws and you don't have to be perfect to be happy. The activities, I started Spanish club. I was first introduced to it by my friend Ceci. French club, I was introduced to it by Karen. Super nice, loved it. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot in ninth grade because that was also the year that my mental health really took a toll on me and my life and my mentality and everything. So I really don't remember a lot of ninth grade, and I think it's just me repressing my memories from it. But honestly, ninth grade, probably one of the worst years of my life for mental health, but I'm glad that I persevered and I got through it, because I definitely would not be here today without the support of my teachers, my friends, my family, everything. Now on to 10th grade, sophomore year. I was elected as the vice president of Spanish club. I was very excited. I wanted to make a change for our club, and I thought that this is a good way to do it. Also, I was inducted to the National Honor Society, which is one of the greatest accomplishments of my high school career. I am very proud of that. And my first were actually, I got a job at KFC for like a couple of years. I quit recently, but it was my first job. It really showed me like the responsibilities of adult life. I was on a billboard. That was pretty dope. I took my first AP class with Miss Norton. I loved that class. It was so interesting. That really sparked my interest in history, and I love Miss Norton for it. So thank you. My activities, I joined book club. I love book club. It's like their own little family, you know? We don't necessarily like read books all the time. Like it's a book club, obviously. We read books, but it's not just about books. And I appreciate it. I love it. And it's like an escape from school, you know? French club, obviously I was still in French club. And I had an opportunity to join the I Have Promised project, which was basically about, they took kids to the St. Catherine Hospital, and we shadowed a bunch of the different jobs at the hospital and see that there's more to the hospital than just being a doctor and a nurse. I actually really loved the opportunity for me. It was so dope. So on to 11th grade or junior year, I became president of Spanish club, which is actually a very big move for me because I'm not really the person who is confident enough to take responsibility for big projects or like big things. So for me, being president of Spanish club was very big, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of being president because that's what I love. I love the club, and throughout my whole like 4 years of doing Spanish club, I helped bring it up to where it was and raised tons of money for our club, and it was great. I also took the AP US History exam and I got a 4, and actually found out that I was the first person to ever get a 4 taught by Mr. DeVries. And honestly, I'm very proud of that. I don't know. I'm not really like the academic type where I'm proud of getting high scores or high grades or anything, but I was really proud of this. I really was, because I knew a lot of people struggled throughout the semester, throughout the year because of this class, but I honestly really enjoyed it. I really did. Even though I did stay up to like 3 a.m. reading stuff about like freaking George Washington or like Emancipation Proclamation, I really enjoyed it. It was fun. That's pretty much it. The 11th grade was pretty much the year that I just studied until like COVID hit, and then I got lazy. and it's not really anyone's fault except mine. I'm still reeling from the laziness I had, but I'm getting back there. I'm getting back there for sure. In 11th grade, I was still in book club, Spanish club. I was obviously in Spanish club. On to 12th grade, my accomplishments were that I, throughout my 4 years, managed to stay in top 20. Obviously, I went down, I went up, I went down, I went up, but I stayed in top 20, and I'm super glad that I did. I got tons of scholarships. I'm so grateful for that. I never say it, but I'm blessed. I was accepted to my school of choice, IU Bloomington. Oh my gosh. Some milestones would be graduation, obviously. The reason I worked so hard for graduation is because I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for my mom and my grandpa. My grandpa passed in 8th grade, actually, a few months before the 8th grade graduation, so he didn't even see me graduate 8th grade. Pretty crushed. I was very, very sad, and I grieved for several months. I'm still grieving now. He is my reason for graduating. So some activities were that I was in CNA, pretty fun to be a certified nurse aide. It gives me a job after high school, and it's for free, which is great. Still in book club, still in Spanish club. French club is defunct, because Miss Fidanza retired. Very sad. I also ran for homecoming queen this year, and I didn't win queen. I won duchess, but I'm still grateful for the opportunity, and it was a fun run. It was fun, and I really enjoyed it. One obstacle that I had throughout my 4 years would be clinical depression back in 8th grade, and that's when I started taking my medication for it. It hasn't been a steady road. It's had its up and downs, definitely some downs, but right now I could say that I'm genuinely happy, and I love my life, and I'm excited to see the future, and I'm excited to see what awaits. The proudest moment of my last 4 years would be that learning my entire college is paid for. I applied to a bunch of scholarships this year for IUB, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to cover it because my family isn't wealthy. My family definitely isn't rich, and my mom definitely would not be able to support me throughout college. And so I worked hard to apply for scholarships and everything, and I applied for the Cox Scholarship. I think I got it. I got it, but I think I got it because of Mr. Lane and NHS and all the things that I've done for the community. I'm grateful for those opportunities for Mr. Lane and pretty much everyone. I had such great opportunities here. So I know a lot of people don't take the offers, but they should. I really think they should, because that's how I got here, and I'm really happy where I am right now. I'm pretty happy with who I am right now and how I am right now and my life right now, and I'm excited for the future. I really am. So, yeah. I think that's it. Bye, y'all.